Hey guys, John and Debbie here, and welcome back to the App Show.
Thanks for all of your feedback the last few weeks. We've been really excited to hear all of it. We hope you enjoyed the answers. For those of you who gave us input on the format and content, we have a question for you. And that is, what is the biggest challenge your users have when you're adopting apps? We'd love to do a demo on that for you.
Tell us more, but first, let's talk about the news for this week. So as an administrator, if a user came to you and said they deleted a file, before you had to contact Google support or you were out of luck. Now as an administrator, you have 25 days to actually recover those files, put it back into your user's drive.
The second piece of news this week is accessibility and collaboration. We've heard organizations out there saying they want to use Google Apps and can't because of accessibility, so we're bringing you improvements. So now if you have a visually impaired user who's editing an overlapping region with another user, it'll announce it to them.
So in continuing our series with Google Working on Google, we're going to talk about how we upload videos into Google Drive. So if you've ever had the experience of uploading a video via an attachment on email or to your network system, whatever it might be, you know it's not very ideal. So what we've done with Google Drive is you can upload videos from your cell phone, computer, whatever it might be, right into your Drive folders that you've set. So whether it's a shared folder with your team or whether it's an individual folder, and it keeps the same sharing permissions that are already in place.
Have you ever tried downloading one of those video files and watching it only to realize you don't have the right player installed? It's okay with Google Drive and Video because you actually watch it in the preview pane of Drive. We've actually shared this video with you here as a Drive file so you can check it out for yourself. You can embed videos on sites. Anybody with the right access can watch it there. And the best part is, it's all in this very familiar YouTube player format that you're watching right now, but not actually hosted on YouTube.
So here at Google, we actually use this functionality directly. We work with a lot of partners that we want to give sales training collateral to. So we set up a Google group, we've set a folder to have permissions just to that group, and then put all the sales training and videos right into that folder. That way we know exactly who has it and what access they have, and we don't share it publicly on YouTube or anything like that.
And speaking of non-public information, the way we keep our culture very open and transparent here at Google is that we record our quarterly objective meetings and our weekly company-wide meetings, and we share them on Drive just with Googlers so we can all see this information and no one else.
So on the flip side, I'm an account executive, Debbie's a community manager. We work with a lot of companies that have different restrictions than we do at Google.
A common one that we see is companies block YouTube. For example, I once had to share a video with a sales rep going to a government agency that blocked YouTube. She couldn't access this video from there, so she used her Drive and played the video for them that way.
There's also other ways you can use videos in products like Google Hangouts, Google+, and we'll go over those in the future. But if you're wondering really when you should use YouTube instead of Google Drive, our production lead Chris McQueen goes over that in the video above.
Thank you for watching this week, and let us know your ideas and questions in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Last week we also said we wanted to talk about offline, so we're going to do a little mashup of Google Working Offline this week.
And for most cases, we need to push up to YouTube. And so there's a few questions that we like to ask ourselves for when we're going to use YouTube.